our video tonight. We are doing a just about us video. Yeah. So this is my husband, Caden. We have been married for 2 years now. We have a little boy. He's a little over a year now. Okay, so we met in October of 2017. We went on our first date November 1st, I think. We met on Tinder. We went, this little guy was a gentleman on our date. He was home from his mission for 2 weeks, so he was awkward. Even though he wanted to defend himself because he's shy. He took me to Applebee's and we sat outside the temple.
In the trail.
And he took me on this romantic trail and went hold my hand. Or he gave me a goodnight kiss.
Did she didn't accept my jacket?
So, I made him drop me off early. But we had a really good date. And we talked a lot. But I decided to go with someone else I went on a date with that week instead. So 6 months later, I Snapchat him because that's the only way I could get a hold of him. And after 2 weeks,
when I was thinking of deleting Snapchat,
he messaged me back.
Because that's when I saw it, because I was only using it to message her.
So then we started, so it was like the end of mid-March, like when we started chatting, and we finally exchanged numbers because he doesn't do Snapchat very well. And
I eventually deleted it.
yeah. Then, so we started chatting, and we had our second date planned for like the second weekend of April.
And you met my whole family April 1st.
No, we're not there yet.
We were jumping into April.
I'm telling them when our second date was supposed to be.
Okay.
So, do you need a pillow? So, we were supposed to go on a date in the second weekend of April. But we started chatting, and after a very awkward date with someone else, Kaden wanted me.
We went on a frosty run.
Yes. So we decided to get together, and we ended up coming back to my apartment and talking until 4:30 in the morning. And the next morning we had to wake up early for a general conference. Early for general conference, he had to be up with his family at his dad's house, and I had to be at my aunt's house for the first session. And it was also Easter Sunday, so all of his family was at his dad's house. So I went to my other aunt's house for the second session, and I was about to head home when Caden decided I should meet his whole family.
And I told her she didn't have to come, but she came.
Yeah. So I got lost going to his dad's house. I typed in the numbers wrong, but I got there eventually. I was scared out of my mind, and his brother said, the first thing to me was, "Hi, I don't know how serious you are, but you have to have 4 kids."
Yeah, he said if anything happens, you need to at least have 4 kids.
Because they want 16 grandkids. But we want 5, so we want to one-up everyone. But anyways, so we met his family, and then we went on a couple more dates. He said I love you first in like the first week we were dating, and he also gave me the first kiss, which was shocking because he didn't kiss me on our first date. But he was a true gentleman, and I was very impressed. Then I went to Disneyland, and right after his birthday, and and that's when I saw his family for the second time all together. We did a big birthday surprise party
At a pool.
at a pool, and then we got back, and it was almost time for my birthday because we're 3 years and a week apart. And he was romantic and proposed on my birthday at sunset on our trail. And he was very mysterious about it. We went ring shopping before we went to California. Before I went to California, right? Like a couple weeks before. And then he got the ring while I was gone and hid it in his backpack in his car for a week before he proposed.
Because before I got it, she was patting me down, searching for a ring, and couldn't find it.
Yes. Then we got engaged, and we were planning to get married in November, like the week of Thanksgiving. And we decided to move it up to September because we didn't need to wait. Because we already knew that we were going to get married, so we might as well just get married. So we got married on the 15th of September in 2018. We went on our honeymoon to Vegas, and about 2 months later, we found out we were pregnant with the honeymoon baby. So that was a little surprise. What else? We moved back to Cedar when
It's been
in like April.
like a year and a half now.
Yeah. And we had our little boy in July of 2019. And he's just a fun little guy.
And he's sleeping.
Yes, he's asleep. That's why we're doing this video late. So we have a couple questions from Instagram. Excuse me. So one of them is, do we have pets? Our last two places, we weren't allowed to have pets. But when we first were together, before we found out we were pregnant, we had a hamster named Double Stuffed. But he escaped from his
Cage. And we still don't know how.
And we don't know how and what
We
happened
never
to
found
him.
him in the house.
No. So we did have a hamster at one point. Kaden, what is your ultimate life dream, but realistic?
Probably not to talk to so many people each day.
Okay. Mine is to be able to be a stay-at-home mom, but be able to make money. So that's why I decided to start vlogging and doing YouTube, because I want to spend time with my family, but also make a living. So that's why we are now on YouTube. So yeah. Thanks for joining us on this video. Hopefully we can do another one soon. And we'll do another Q&A, or we'll do more of a Q&A next time. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you can come watch our videos every Tuesday and Thursday at 12:15. See you guys.